Play that in. Set. I'm going to play a piece, a set piece, profound set the next from the start of the night. Set.
I have two questions. You choose for whatever mood or region, or you choose your mode
Yeah,
as you wish,
yeah,
and you improvise upon your mode.
yeah,
Also, when you choose your mode, you're choosing also one of the scales,
yeah,
yeah, and the structure of the scales, yeah, exactly,
yeah.
and you follow that. That is very, very interesting for me,
Yeah.
because knowing a little bit, and this is one of the things that I have found profoundly interesting in my visit now to Vietnam. I have found that Vietnam had a lot of Hindu influence in the past, in the middle region, in the central region. So the elements of the Hindu music, Carnatic music, and Hindustani music have the same elements to choose the modes and to improvise at the beginning of the piece. Whether or not for me, if you can say that is a big coincidence, you can say that is a big coincidence. But that doesn't happen around this region. It doesn't happen in China. It doesn't happen in Japan the same way. So when I realized that, do you think, Maestro? Do you think that at least, if not, of course, the musical structure, but at least the elements of the Hindu had influence, or had these traces can be found in the Vietnamese music then?
Thầy, ông hỏi là nhạc của Việt Nam mình có một cái chút ảnh hưởng nào từ nhạc Ấn Độ, Hindu?
I'm talking not about the structure, no musical
no
structure,
relation.
no modern.
No, Vietnamese, real Vietnamese.
Yeah, I'm not talking about the music.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the elements. Like, for example, two elements: the chosen of the modes and the improvisation. Those are very, very profoundly elements in Hindu music and also in Middle Eastern music. Profoundly, improvisation is one of the first that you don't find in China. You don't find it in China, and you don't find it in Japan. So this is, for me, is very interesting, because I found it in this area, like in the center of, and then here. I don't know if I am clear of what I'm talking about. Here's India and Middle Eastern, with two main elements: improvisation and the choosing of the modes. Like, for example, Carnatic music, Hindustani music, they chose their modes, like the raga and ragam, yes, and they improvise at the very beginning, choosing the modes, also the mood, as you explained it, and improvising upon that. So when they want to start to play, the audience know which kind of music they're going to play. Is exactly what he explained. So my point is, I'm not saying that Vietnamese and Hindu are the same. No, 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 no.
Yeah.
Just that those two, improvisation and choosing of the modes, is what I found exactly in the Middle Eastern and the Carnatic and Hindustani music, which is also the Hindustani music has a lot of Persian music influence, a lot of Persian. So for me, I found these two elements in the Vietnamese incredible same.
So what you discover when
These two elements
Yeah.
of mood and improvisation, I found it in Vietnamese that you don't find in other regions here.
Ông phát hiện ra đó là qua nhạc Việt Nam mình á, nó có hai cái yếu tố là cái vụ mà mình ngẫu hứng đó này, improvisation đó, với lại cái việc mà mình tự mình chọn cái mốt để mình đàn đó, là hai cái yếu tố mà ông tìm thấy ở âm nhạc Hindu với lại Trung Đông, Middle East.
Which is very interesting. For me, it's very interesting.
Đối với ông là rất là thú vị.
Now I'm going to present you a short portion of the four measure. Four measure.
For measure.
The portion I'm going to play has a four measure.
Four
Bar.
four bars. Okay. Yeah. For
Four
measure.
measure.
Measure. Yes.
And I play in 4 or 5 different versions.
Okay.
I play and play again different. Cho tôi mượn cái song đàn này.
This is the. What's the name?
Sông Lan.
So like
Đấy
tuck.
Castanet.
Castañete.
Yeah, to keep the rhythm.
This is the device is quite new also the device.
Yeah.
The device is new. How was in the ancient? Was played by older person?
No. Depend on the composition.
Yeah, I know, but this
Không được.
is new. This is new.
Yeah.
Not the instrument. I mean the device is
Yeah.
new. How was played before?
Vậy được không
Was
thầy?
another player before?
Yeah.
The first version. Number 1 version. Next. Second. And version number 4. You know, before in 3 versions, should played, I play on many instruments. Now I reduce, I play these 4 measure only with 3 instruments. Đức sẽ vậy. Sorry.
That's okay. That's okay.
Con nói là
You know, the Vietnamese traditional musician, he is not only a music player, but he can have a composer.
Yeah, of course.
He composed according to his inspiration at the moment. He changed the
The mood.
the mood, you know.
And that's why I'm saying that for me it's interesting.
Yeah.
Because
So
they
from the beginning, he
You know-
explained that Vietnamese music is very complex.
Yeah.
Now, is it clearer for you?
Yeah, yeah.
Because
but the way.
it not depend on the scale or the
Yeah,
structure or.
Yeah, but this is why, that's why also I was talking about this, because those two elements are
Yeah.
present. So, there are very my point of view. One of the problems with the Western audiences are not only musical, not the approach to the musical structure, meaning scales, ornamentation, all kind of complexity too, harmonic, and even including the contemporary music. But because this system has been the same for all the time, then of course happens that the Western, we have our ears then reduced, limit to only some kind of vibrations. And that is why culturally and physiologically we are sometimes incapable to listen to the difference of quarter notes, like for example when we listen Indian music, or when we listen the pentatonic with the moods you were talking about, or with the variations that he was doing in this one piece. Because for the audience here, of course, he's a master, but for the audience, you know physiologically also, but we are not capable to listen to them, and that is why we need to be forgiven a little bit. We need to be forgiven, because it is not only about education, it's also about physiological limitations, because we have been listening the same thing for all the time. Yeah, so that is sometimes it's so complex. Even if you then add the oral tradition.
I know because I study Western music too. So.
No, you're pianist.
But since I study Vietnamese traditional music, I find that I'm very happy to discover.
Yeah, because
the
but you have
yeah,
also the ear.
yeah, more valuable music that I didn't know before.
Yes. Even that you are Vietnamese
Yeah.
and you live here.
Yes.
Now imagine now.
Yeah. Before I think that I'm well educated in listening to like fixed, but then that's not the truth.
No.
Yeah.
Russian number
4. Can you? I'm sorry. Can you play again the number 1,
Yeah.
and so I can remember?
Yeah.
Very difficult. Okay, that's number 1. Now 4, yes?
I start with the do. Now I end it with the do. But the do in a recital. Vietnamese listeners are not listening to composition, but to the rendering music by such
For what?
by such or such musician. They listen to the performance of the musician, not to the composition of the piece. You know? And Vietnamese music is very complex, something like Vietnamese language spoken. Because the Vietnamese depend on tone for understanding. Speaking Vietnamese with a poor accent, but good tone is a preferable than speaking with a good accent but no tone. The fact that has a creative problem for foreigners learning Vietnamese language, something like that, very complex.
Do you think, Maestro, that it's so? This is a general idea,
Yeah.
but in the case of let's say Vietnam, China, Japan, is the language, is the reference also is the reference, yes, to the nuances. Do you agree with that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Something like this. This is the past. No, mi, fa, fa. If with the fa. And like this. You see that I want to express the happiness. Happiness. If I put my finger softly on the tree to raise a little bit, it big. Yeah. That is sad. Right. You see, higher one comma. Set. Yes. Right. And for the Occidental listener, they say something no different, but different.
That's why I was talking about the physiological also.
They are very delicate.
Yeah, this.
Yeah.
I conducted in Cairo, Egypt, with the Symphony Orchestra of Cairo. The repertoire was, of course, Occidental, yeah? Brahms and this. And the violinist, the concertmaster, he was a very wonderful violinist. But he plays also Middle Eastern music. So he told me one anecdote. When he was playing a Western scale, his teacher told him that he was out of tune. But he was just playing the Middle Eastern scale. So you see the difference of the audacity. So the difference of the. I saw it today, and this is very peculiar. This is I was going to ask. Yeah.
Thầy bây giờ con phải đi nha.
What is the name?
Đàn bầu.
Dan Bao, yeah. Dan Tran, Dan Bao.
Đi đâu?
Dạ đi về. Chắc có chuyện. Sorry, I have to leave.
You have to
Very
leave.
nice to meet you.
Will I see you again?
See you.
Yeah. Okay.
Không kêu.
Dạ đấy.
Oh, this is only one string, yeah.
What is this Monaco? This instrument can be found in India under the name Ruby Yampa,
True, yeah.
and in Japan under the name Ichi Zenkin, and in
Cambodia?
Cambodia,
Cambodia.
Sa Điêu,
Actually.
and Vietnamese Đồng Bào.
It has the same
Yeah.
shape, yeah?
Yeah, this is buffalo hot road buffalo.
Buffalo.
Buffalo. You know, the technique is very different because the Vietnamese mother chord play harmonic sound.
Mm-hmm.
Harmonic.
So here you playing also what I have learned. You play like
You know, I play maybe.
in the by the radio, yes.
Yeah. You know, I play several musical instruments. I play at least 12 musical instruments. Đàn tranh, đàn kèn, mấy cái guitar, Spanish guitar.
Now it's electric, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And here.
Octave. The fifth
And
octave.
you practice in here and you kỳ ha.
Dạ, chắc không biết nó bị sốt sao.
Chắc phút rồi. Nó đi chạy lắm rồi. Chạy ra.
Dạ. Anh con cục dây trên cái này nè. Cục dây trên cắm cái đàn này con. Đúng không?
Chắc vậy.
Dạ chắc ổn đến này. Chắc là do. Đúng không? Do cục dây cái đàn. Đúng không?
This instrument can imitate the human voice. But it's like more rich than the Hawaiian guitar.
But it's for me it's very interesting how the use of the
Yeah.
yeah. What about the dandai?
Đàn đáy from the north.
That's from the north.
Yeah, from the north.
I was watching the shape of the body,
Yeah. That was rectangular
rectangular.
and with a long neck.
I know.
Yeah.
They,
Three strings.
it recalls me.
Yeah.
It recalls me an instrument,
Yeah.
which is only the body
Ah.
is Mongolian. Only the body.
Yeah.
Morongur.
Yeah.
You know the Morongur.
Yeah.
Yes.
I know.
It uses 2 strings and it's played with bow.
Yeah.
So, do you think that this also could be in the past?
Yeah.
Had influence of the Mongolian, yeah?
Yeah. All the musical instruments in use in Vietnam
Yeah.
was imported from China.
See?
From China.
Yeah. Because the Mongolian is very peculiar music too.
Yeah.
Very peculiar.
Yeah.
And when they use the Morin Ur,
Yeah.
and it reminds me, the neck is very long,
Yeah. Very long. Yeah.
but the end of the neck
Yeah.
has not the horse,
Yeah.
Yeah. But just the kind of the
Yeah,
shape
yeah.
of the horse, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah.
But also, it's like this mixed with the pipa,
Yeah.
with the frets.
Yeah.
So it's like made here in Vietnam, but with peculiar elements.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
It's that is tuning in fourth,
Ah. Mm.
sol, do, fa, fourth.
Ah.
Yes, sol, do,
Ah.
fa. Is that the tuning?
Ah.
Yeah.
Ah.
But also you can play any note, of course, with
Yeah. Yeah.
the dandai.
Yeah.
When you play the dandai,
No, I do not.
you don't play that. But the dandai
Those
is
are not to Vietnam.
yeah, but could be combined with other instruments.
Yeah.
The same.
Yeah. Đàn đáy thì to accompany the ca trù.
Kato is the
Ca trù.
kato is the kato. What is
Ca trù is a kind of lament,
Lamen.
something like that. From the north.
It's very interesting.
Very interesting. The sound of the the sonority of the đàn đáy, I like it very much.
It's very smooth, very soft. Yes.
Very soft, very sad.
Very sad also. Yeah. 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 Maestro, I am first of all, I don't know if I can have do you have any recordings I could have from you? Do you have recordings? Do you have any music? Do you have any that I would like to bring with me? Any when the
Keep it from
oh yes, thank you so much. But please,
yeah.
Fine.
Yeah.
you have
The pen, yes, he has.
Give me your name.
my name is I will
And Fernando from Brazil.